Welcome back to Life with Us TV. It's your girl, Lynette.
And it's your boy, Stanley.
All right, y'all see that head nod was extra aggressive because I told y'all when I am able to get my locks in a ponytail, don't speak to me.
Here we go. She's starting off wrong already. What's happening, fam? We see y'all up in the chat.
How are y'all today?
What's going on? I see what's going on, Angela?
Hey,
I see Angela said, when you all get a chance, can you show me where I can get the membership tab is at? That's right down in the description field. And you can click on that, and it should be further down in the description. So that should be right under the video. So if you're on your phone, it should be right there. If you're on a computer, it should be right there too. Right up on the
So if you don't see it in full, if you see more like with the dots, click that, and then the drop down, the description field should open.
Yeah.
For you to be able to see all the links.
And we're not judging you. We're not judging you. What's up, DC Cruiser? What's going on, Shanu? What's going on, Sensational? Definitely. We're sending you love, power, anointing to you tonight because we know exactly what you're going through.
Yeah.
We understand what it feels like to be a caregiver. Yes.
Take a seat, my love.
Yes, it is not the easiest job.
It's not for the weak.
Yes, it's a job that don't pay.
It's a thankless job.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. But you do it out of your heart because you love your mom, or whoever you caregiver for. What's going on, Miss Quiet? What's up, Kisa?
Hey, Kisa.
Or Arisha, what's up, Latanya?
Hey,
what's going on, Tola? See all of you guys up in the house.
Did our screen just flip?
Did it?
It did. We flipped all the way to the bottom. So we're not ignoring you all. We're not skipping y'all. Our screen literally flipped. But let me get on y'all from last week. So we went back into our retention chart last week, and we can always tell when something's not right just because numbers don't lie. And people started falling off our videos. I was like, people don't be falling off our lives like that. Our mics weren't on last week.
Yeah.
And y'all ain't tell us.
Let me see something. I think.
Are we loud and clear tonight? Like it was cool, but it was definitely a difference when we were listening to it back. And the people that came over was like, this bootleg, I gotta get out of here. So I'm gonna tap y'all real quick. Why y'all ain't tell us that our sound was off last week?
Let's see.
But it was a lot going on last week. We were barely on the screen last week.
Yeah. I was trying to see, like the thing is telling me that YouTube does not support because it's on it's on public. Hold
on, wait a minute, y'all.
No, you keep on going. That's just me just in the background.
Can you take that off my screen? I can't see my people.
Well, I'm gonna do this and you just keep talking, man.
I need to be able to see.
I can't let you see right now.
What?
I'm trying to figure out why, because we are public.
We are very public right now.
Yeah, why?
We got an error that YouTube is saying that something that basically trying to suppress us right now. But we not going for that. No.
But anyway,
can do. Thank you, Heather. Say we sound good. Hey, all right. I sound good.
Yeah, because
I look good.
Because I wanted to be able to bring up the comments, but see right there, I don't know why.
Oh, that's crazy work right there.
Yeah.
If you refresh it, we will lose them, won't we?
I don't know. I don't know, but once again, this week can't bring up the comments because over here in StreamYard it's not working. But I don't want to do something and then knock everybody.
And then y'all be gone.
Yeah, knock us out. So I see what's up, Davia. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. That's greatly appreciated. I said good evening, cousins. Hope everyone is well. Stay blessed.
All is well.
Keep being 100% authentic. Much love. Don't know no other way, fam.
Listen, the one thing that I learned a long time ago, I used to get in trouble about this in school, was there was no change up to me. So if I did something, I told you I did it. If I thought it, I told you to watch out for it because I'm going to do it. That's why I used to tell people back in the day, I'm going to be your worst girlfriend and your best at the same goddamn time. Because whatever they said I did that shit.
What's going on? What's going on, Jerome? Say, what's up? Hello, fam. Hope you're doing good, fam. We still got you in prayer. And pray your strength in the Lord, brother.
Yes, indeed.
What's going on, Claude? What's up, Steven? Say, all right, church, we up in here tonight. Yes, we are. We are up
tonight.
Yes, we are. We are.
We
up
all
in
got
here.
baptized on Easter Sunday.
So
we good.
So to get this thing kicked off, we forgot in the beginning. We need to find out who is our new family members are in the house. If you new to the chat, new to Life with Us TV, please put in the chat me so the family can see you and give you one of those virtual hugs. So it's nothing but love. So also in the replay, if you new, put me in the chat as well. So we giving you a hug too.
Give you a virtual hug.
Yeah. So Thursday nights, for those of y'all that knew, it's nothing serious. We answer questions. We talk about what anybody say in the chat. It is not. Nothing
it's not structured.
Yeah, it's not structured. Yeah.
It's just like how our brain works. Like we're very sporadic. So whatever we think of, we're going to talk about. And it could go from travel to life to what we think y'all need to hear. Like it goes all over the place.
So call out those me's so that way I ain't going down to the bottom.
No, don't be bossing me around because your screen don't work. Hey, Chris. Chris said he's new.
What's up,
Shane,
Chris?
Susie.
What's up, family?
Charity said first time catching a live. Morgan says her and her husband John. Hey John.
What's up, John?
Tamra, Monique, Sea Breeze 92. Is that you, Chris Breeze? Let me stop. Vaughn. I think we don't have a lot. We have a lot of people speaking. So hey y'all, hey.
What's up? What's up? All right, so that's good, man. Welcome to the family. Thanks for y'all for popping out and letting us know who y'all are. Yes. I see that Andrea. What's going on, Andrea? Said, how does a back-to-back cruise work? That's a good question.
It is a good question, and there's a little differences from cruise line to cruise line, but in a nutshell, you have to make sure that your bookings are linked to each other as a back-to-back because they're going to treat it differently. For instance, on Virgin gives you a piece of paper in your cabin like a day or two before your other leg begins and gives you instructions on what to do, where to meet. Virgin, they don't even want you to take your clothing off of the hangers.
Right.
They come in and they basically do a sweep of all of that stuff that's in the closet and move it for you to the new cabin if you have to move cabins. If not, all your stuff stays where it is. My suggestion would be to try to get the same cabin. Then you have a meeting place that you need to meet so that they can scan you off and scan you right back onto the ship, if that makes sense. Because you still have to clear back off and clear back on, but you're usually not really leaving the port area. So like with Virgin, we came down the gangway, scanned off, did a circle, and came back on the ship. So it's an easy process.
What's going on, Chef? Urel, we doing good, bro. Hope y'all are doing good as well. Still see more of you guys on the cat speaking there. What's going on? Good, Shreela in the hands.
Yeah, send good vibes to my cousin. Cousin. Though she's still baking.
Yeah, she's still baking. Yeah, she's still in the oven. Yes, sir. Let me see what we got here. What's up? Susan said, what is the best way to book my next cruise while I'm in the cruise or after?
It depends. Honestly, doing it on board is not as popular as it used to be because the incentives that they used to give aren't really there. I would say go on knowing what you want your next cruise to be. Know that price, know the promos, and see what they're offering you to do it on board. If it's not worth it, do it when you get home, or do it through a travel agent like myself, shameless plug. But
indeed,
just do what's best for you.
Indeed. All right. I still see some of the family members in there speaking, man. What's going on, Clinton? What's up, Q Jeff? What's going on? Say up loud and clear. Say
appreciate it. Thank you.
What's up, Lady Love? Say, hey, Cuzzins, I see you, Queen. Those locks growing out. That ponytail, I'm waiting for mine to grow like that.
It's almost like overnight.
Yeah.
It was like one time I had the struggle bun, and then the next thing I said, wait a minute now, I feel something on my neck. What is this?
Yeah, it's all right.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. It is something about Caribbean water and country water. I promise you, every time I go to Stanley's mom's house, I bring back like a bottle of water because it is something about like water.
No chemicals in it.
No chemical. And then when I go to the Caribbean and I get my hair wet, as soon as I get back, I promise you, my next loctician appointment, my lock appointment, she'd be like, God, like, how much did you grow this time?
All right, I see we got another super chat in the house. What's going on, Bera? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Say hello from Michigan.
Hello.
It's Miss Lynn. What's up, Miss
Hey,
Lynn?
Miss Lynn.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Let me see. Still see y'all in the house. What's going on, Q?
Hey, Q.
So Q said he didn't notice any major sound issues, and I watched it on the replay. Okay.
It was different.
Yeah.
But you would have to go to like the previous live
to be able to tell the difference. And then too, we creators. So
we're in tune with it.
Yeah. So yeah.
And obviously everybody else was too. Because
all right, let me see what we got here. I still see some of y'all still speaking, telling the queen she is beautiful as always. What's up, fam? Say version question. How does bidding for upgrade cabins work?
It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
You'll get an email if upgrades, bidding for upgrades are available. What you do is you put in your best offer. What happens is you guarantee that offer with a credit card authorization. If and only if they accept that offer, probably in the middle of the night, because mine has always happened in the middle of the night, you will see a ding, ding, ding on your credit card. They'd be like, hey, Virgin Voyages just charged, da-da-da. In an instant, you're going to get an email that says your upgrade has been basically approved.
Right.
You'll get your new cabin number and all is well with the world. Here's the thing about upgrades. They're backfilling. So whatever they select for you to be in, that's it. You're not changing it. You're not saying, oh, I want my cabin to be here, but it's there. It's not happening. But that's basically how it works.
All right. All right, in this question, to keep right on with that, what's going on? Morgan said, what do you think of the Carnival Mardi Gras? Please tell me you like it. We have not been on it yet.
But we're going in August with a sale with us, and we would love to have you if you are available.
Yep. And I'm glad you brought that up. So, yeah, we got the sale with us. Is going in August. If you want more information about that, the link is down in the description field.
Yep.
And then also, we still have space left on
July only.
So
well, for this year.
Yeah, for this year, for 2025, if you still want to travel with us, we still have the Good and Grown Virgin Voyages July the 20th through the 27th, 2025. If you can't work that out, we do have 2 group trips available for next year. That is June the 13th through the 18th, 2026. That's Virgin Voyages again, going to the Cayman Islands. And then if you've always wanted to go to Alaska, man, go there and get cold.
Hopefully it's not too bad.
Right. We are actually going on the Celebrity Edge to Alaska on July the 10th through the 17th, 2026. Don't worry about having to write all that down in the description. You should see the upcoming group trips link, and all that will be over there.
Absolutely.
All right. Good question, family. We'll be able to let you, because we get that question all the time. What do we think of the Carnival Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
So now we get ready to
We've been on the sister ship twice, and it's basically the same ship, just different flair. I love the celebration. It's my favorite Carnival ship.
Yeah. All right, let's see. We got back in the chat. All right. People still loving that ponytail.
Dontavia said, hey, from where you say from Nebraska?
Yeah, all right. Fam said a top 30 agent.
Top 30 agent.
Yeah, praise the Lord.
There's only 30 in the world.
What's going on, Miss V and me? What's going on, Yvonne? Say, got a cruise booked for Thanksgiving, but those flights to Miami got me shaking my head.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, them flights always gonna be having you shaking your head.
Yeah. But if you haven't check Fort Lauderdale as well. Sometimes you can get into Fort Lauderdale for hundreds of dollars cheaper and just take an Uber into Miami.
Yep. What's going on, Larry? What's going on, fam? Say, hey, fam, are y'all going to try to catch the Carnival festival in 2027?
It's too early for me to even think about 2027, which I should. Listen, once I offload this May.
Is that a new ship?
Yeah.
Hey, they go back like we said last week. We all go together.
Hey.
Mama, you
want to know?
You put that out.
I want to know.
You put that out there?
I want to know. Yeah.
So last week, what the Queen put out there, we had been talking.
It wasn't on those lines, though.
Yeah. So it's like, a lot of the new ships come out, and you know, your guys want to know if we tried it out, and we was like, hey, maybe when these new ships come out, we go together. So y'all was like, yeah. So when one comes up, we're gonna test the water. We're gonna
test it together.
We're gonna test the waters.
Listen, because we can't be the only crash test dummies. See, y'all want us to use our money.
What's going on,
Sierra?
Glad y'all had fun on that cruise.
Yes,
we wish we was on there with y'all, man.
Yeah, y'all want us to use our money so we can know if it's good or bad. So y'all can go if it's good, but if it's bad, we just don't waste our money. No, we're gonna do it together. I just bucket with y'all, but really, yes.
What's up, Kiara? I think I said it right, Kiara.
Yeah. I think so.
Hope I said your name right. A fan finally caught a live. I was invited to my first cruise on the Carnival Magic next month.
Oh, cool.
From a friend, and I've been binging your videos ever since. Laughing out loud.
We've heard so that many a time or two.
Helpful vids indeed.
That's why we do it.
That's why we do it, to help you out, to make sure that you have that trip is fun, stress-free, and that you have a time of your life.
We definitely know you found us probably by Carnival Magic, because we've been on Magic like 4 times.
Yeah, something like that.
Because it was in our backyard, basically.
What's going on, Ian? Say it was the draft last live. Say, hey there, my favorite cruise couple. What's going on, Isha? What's going on, Chris? Chris said, help me decide which cruise lines to take next. All right, fam, we're gonna help out Chris. So we're gonna help out Chris. He said, I've been on the Jubilee and the Breeze.
So you must be in Texas.
So I'm going in the sea. I'm going on the Seascape in December, and want to go to the Virgin Islands next. So many ships to choose from.
Okay, so I mean, at this point, you got to try something different. So if you've done Carnival, you get ready to do MSC. Go ahead if you can jump on Virgin, see what that's all about. Of course,
take Virgin to the Virgin Islands.
Come on now,
yeah.
You should put that on MySpace.
Yeah, it's already there.
It's been there.
Yeah, what y'all think? What y'all recommend? What y'all recommend for Chris down in the comments?
I mean, if not, you can always do Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, I got Royal Caribbean.
Or you've done Carnival, so you've done that.
Yeah.
So diversify the portfolio.
What's up, Lachelle? Said, hey, family, greetings from the Scarlet Lady.
I'm jealous.
Yes. Look, I don't know if you have time. I'm not sure if you're still present. But what do you think of the new renovations so far? I'm not sure how many days you've been on.
It's called a revamp.
Yeah, well,
not a renovation.
Well, whatever it is, a revamp. It just was redone. So look for Michelle down there if she still and let us know what she thought about it, because we definitely want to get back on there to see the new updates they got on there.
Yeah, and I want to try the food.
Yeah. All right. What's up, Lisa?
So they said Virgin, if he can.
Virgin. Okay.
Try Royal Caribbean. They was like, he said thank you. He was thinking of Virgin. Okay.
Well, Virgin it is.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, that's your best bet.
But we always tell people, Virgin is not for everybody.
Right.
If you are one of those people that literally are hook, line, and sinker into traditional cruising and all things tradition, Virgin is definitely probably going to take an adjustment.
Oh, it's going to take an adjustment.
We're not even the type of people that like traditional cruising, and it was an adjustment for us because we were like, okay, what about this and what about that? Y'all heard us say a million times, I don't really care about shows. I'll go to Royal Caribbean show because don't nobody do a show like Royal Caribbean. But other than that, I don't really care about shows. I just want to do what I want to do. And I use a cruise to get to a destination. Like I do stuff on board, but it's not a make or break for me. Some people, Virgin doesn't have enough of the things that are traditional that they like. So.
Right. Let's see.
But you trying to.
I don't like this chat because it jumps.
Yeah, it is weird not having your comments.
All right. So Lisa said, my husband says Tokyo Teas isn't a joke. Said 2 Long Islands and 3 Tokyo Teas are something else. We wanted, we went on the Magic last week. God, 2 Long Islands, 3 Tokyo Teas.
Did you get lost?
Right.
Did you wake up in a Chili's?
Did you fall out of the elevator?
Did you fall out of an elevator? See, these are the things that bring you into the initiation process. Like you have to gain your wings to get into this club called the Stanley Club. You have to fall out of elevators. Look, you have to wake up into a Chili's in between two old white women. That's what has to happen for you to be certified.
All right, so let's change gears on this stuff. Because Lisa done started something. All right, Lisa done started something. So this is a poll. I wish I had time to put a poll up. But when you go on vacation in the chat, if you go on vacation to get lit, put a fire emoji in the chat. If you go on vacation to get lit. And I'll wait. Say when you show up, I show up on vacation. When I get there, I'm gonna get lit. I see EJ got five flames.
Because that's how many days it's gonna take you to recover from that hangover.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Carmi says, "Where do I get my necklace from?" Crazy enough, Shein. They're like $3, and I buy them like by the 3s and 4s. Because if I like them, I know they're going to turn like in a week or so.
All right. So if you come in a replay, in the chat, put fire emoji, because everybody is doing it in the chat right now. And I know you can't see the chat in the live.
Treva says she pleaded the fifth. Well, she can't do nothing right now.
Put the fire emojis in the comments if you go on vacation. I see a whole lot of fire emojis, man. Okay.
Tiffany said going to Thailand. Oh, what? Oh, it's a joke. I was like, wait a minute. Yes, we did go to Thailand.
Say, okay. It's almost like everybody's on. Let me see. I mean, it's 408 of us on here tonight. So 480 y'all then put fire emojis in the chat. Even Tavon to put the fire emojis in the chat. Tavon said, "I got to get lit."
I'm done.
Chris said, "I got to get lit. I got to get lit." Let me see. Tiffany said, "I got to get lit." Yes. Juan said, "I got to lit." Got Jamal, Harry. I already know you got to get lit, Harry. I already know.
I be trying to, but I have control issues. Y'all heard me say that before. Like I am a person that I will not allow myself to get to a point where I am not in control. And I don't mean like stumbling all over. Like I am, if you've ever been on a trip with me, you would know like I am like a hawk. There's not too much that I don't see, and there's not too much that I don't catch. If I am bucked up, that's not going to happen. So, but I be wanting to, but I also don't trust, don't take this personally. I don't trust the people around me to be straight as an arrow around me so that I can relax and do it, if that makes sense. Anybody else like that? So I'm
sure it's plenty of people like that, but I told her you gotta let yourself go to have some fun.
Then both of us gonna be in a chilly sleep.
I mean, I know you ain't going that far. I ain't even mean to go that far. I didn't even know. It's like with liquor, you just don't know if you went too far until you went too far, and you can't back out of that.
Yeah,
but this is the major issue. So I said, everybody in there, all you guys putting the fire emojis.
And everybody talking about that is Leo energy. I really am.
I'm
a Leo female.
But I'm a Leo too. So I still be looking out for people too.
How the hell when you fell out the elevator?
I mean, at that point, that's when man is down. But
the lioness is still watching.
But until the man is down, he is watching out for the cubs. If that makes sense.
Stalin, the Cubs are now dead. The Cubs are dead.
The Cubs is lit. Did you see all those fire emojis in there? The Cubs are lit.
So the Cubs take it after their daddy?
Hey, like father, like son.
I almost snorted. Man.
All right, so with us loving to get lit, so we know most of the time getting lit on a cruise, it take quite a few, shots or cocktails to get us there. And we always are running from the haunted Hangover.
Oh.
So I know my secret. So I actually got 2. But we would love to hear like what
I want to hear them too.
Yeah, like what's your remedy of stop you from getting the hangover? So number 1, we take the liquid IVs, and then number 2, if it all be possible, I stick with either clear or brown and not mix them up. But listen at me.
I'm not gonna sit here and let you lie to these people on this goddamn airwave today. Not on Blue Ivy Carter's internet.
No. Let me finish.
Not on Rumi's internet.
You got to let me finish. But I was gonna say, not all the time do I follow the mixing of the liquor rules. So that's where the liquid IV kind of comes in as a backup to make sure that the next morning I don't have a hangover. What they say, Mike? What they do?
I see some liquid IVs.
So liquid IV?
Stick to one and keep bottled water.
Yes, definitely water.
Yeah. Y'all never heard of liquid IV?
You haven't heard of liquid IV?
Liquid IV basically is an electrolyte.
Let me see. Let me go. We got enough some up there.
It's probably some right there.
Let's see. I want to get the box.
I don't think the box is in there. But you can look. Yeah. So yeah, you can get them from anywhere. We usually will get ours from Kroger, or I was going to put an S on that, or Amazon. I mean, it is pricey, but so is the cost of a hangover. But there's also another trick. Shout out to Terry. I didn't even know this, but if you wake up with a hangover, go and get some watermelon and put salt on it, and it should help rehydrate you quicker. And then, of course, drink water behind it. But back in the college days, it used to be pickles or pickle juice. Like, just get pickles and eat pickles.
Yeah, I heard that ham sandwiches work too.
Turkey sandwiches.
Yeah, turkey sandwiches. I never tried it yet, though.
Yeah.
So
fire salt. What is fire salt? It's like Himalayan salt? Like, please put that down. I want to know. What is we talking about? Blowfish. Hold on. What did I miss? Wait a minute now. Oh, Costco sells liquid IVs, so I'm sure of it.
Yeah, a lot of places sell the liquid IVs now.
So you have to dilute it with a lot of water because yes, it does definitely have sodium content, which helps retain water to get you back where you needed to be.
Yeah. So
this powder.
So this is for our first time cruisers. In the replay and on here tonight, you like to get lit, pace yourself. This is your first cruise. You haven't felt how the ship gonna be. Why are you looking at me like that?
I was looking at them.
Yeah.
I was looking at them.
Okay. Because once you get in, especially on Carnival, you get in the hype, and the crews are ready to get to going. The entertainment team get to going, and the drinks start to flowing, and you forget him and you don't drink. And then you just forget that you was even at Sail Away.
That reminds me. So there was one time that I got drunk by mistake.
I was on purpose.
No, it wasn't. Stanley got me drunk.
So ain't on me. I didn't put the liquor down your throat.
Technically, you didn't. But what had happened was I did feel a little bit more comfortable because basically my entire family was with us on this trip. So he had went and got a margarita pitcher, and we drank the pitcher. I think we gave some away.
2 pitchers.
Then he went and got another one. But by that time, I was feeling good and I had let my guard down. So I'm not really realizing that there's 2 pitchers, one behind the other. Like there's been a refill.
Yeah. What's up, Sherry? I see you. What's up, good?
I knew we were bucked up when we came out of the cabin to go to dinner. And Stanley did not take his sunglasses off. And I was, but
for the whole time tonight.
But in my mind, I was like, why is his sunglasses on? But everything was a blur. And then the next day, we get on camera and we're apologizing to the vlog and telling them we're so sorry we didn't record anything after Sail Away. We go back and we recorded everything. We didn't remember any of it.
All of it. All of it.
All of it.
Just didn't remember. But look, for all of our margarita drinkers, and you want to get the margarita picture when you go on Carnival. This for our first timers, and then if you don't know, the best place to get the margarita pictures from is the tequila bar on the Lido deck.
Yes.
They're gonna give you your strongest margarita picture.
And no ice. Or light ice.
So you want the margarita picture, light ice. Tell them put the ice in your cups. And that way you can get more liquor.
And then if you here's the crazy thing. We're lightweights, but we're not lightweights, which is crazy because we do our drinking on vacations.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll feel it immediately. And then sometimes I'm like, what is going on? Like my tolerance don't got too high or something? Because at home, no.
All right. What's going on? Let's see. Chantel Walker. What's going on, fam? Say hi, good peoples. I leave for my first cruise next month on the horizon. I'm excited. Any advice? Oh, I am in Arkansas. I've taken notes from some of your video, but can I use cash only?
Technically, no. You have to deposit cash onto your card.
Yeah.
Because cruising is cashless, except for the casino. The slots, and they would take your money. But you can use cash. You just have to deposit it onto the card once you get on board. Other than that, the Horizon is a great ship. It's very similar to the other ships like the Celebration, Mardi Gras, except for the cabins. The cabins need to be updated. But I actually like the Horizon. I love the size.
Yeah, that's the size.
It has a movie theater. So yeah, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, you're gonna love the hub. I can't wait for us to go back on there.
Yeah, I definitely will go when them kids are in school though.
All right, let's see.
J. Kim says, hey fam, y'all got me cruising and wanting to cruise all the time.
Yes, indeed. What Harry say? So y'all think the price is gonna change that much in June the 13th? Happy birthday cruise. Or Harry's birthday cruise. It might, well, most likely.
What are we talking about?
So you probably talking about the group, the July.
Oh, okay.
Oh
yeah. Virgin has now adopted the price climb. They don't do the dynamic pricing anymore.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a slow climb. So far, it hasn't been dramatic, but we also have everything going up. If you catch what I'm saying. Yeah. So
that part. I still see y'all. Tiffany said the Mardi Gras was her first cruise.
Really?
And say,
you went big time.
2021. Say, what's up, Jay Kemp? Say, hey fam, y'all got me cruising. Oh, you got that one. Okay. Y'all. Say, anybody going on the Magic the 25th through the 31st?
Not tight.
So if you're going on the Carnival Magic May the 25th to the 31st, put that in the comments so fam can know you be there. All right, what's up? Miri said, hey family. Haven't been on a live since July 2024. What? Oh yeah.
What? Let me stop.
Don't want to hear about anyone else traveling when I'm not.
I'm done. I'm done.
I said book for the Carnival separation in October. I am ready. Hey, I know that's right.
You said the Carnival separation.
Carnival separation. Know what I said? Loud and wrong, huh?
It's all right. I forgive you this time.
All right, let's see. What's going on, Daryl? Daryl said, question, have you sailed on the Icon on the Seas? We have.
We were on the inaugural.
What were some of the things that you liked?
Everything.
Everything. But
like, it's hard to say things that you didn't like about that.
But
trip.
If you want to like some highlights, so highlights for me was the shows. The shows
phenomenal.
Was incredible.
The Pearl.
Yes, the Pearl Cafe, or just the Pearl in general.
Yeah, the Pearl itself.
The adults only area, the solarium.
No, Hideaway.
The Hideaway, yeah, whatever it's called. The Hideaway, yeah. The Hideaway was a hit. Matter of fact, we lived over there. Yeah,
it's a family ship. Too many daggone kids.
Yeah, but it's like it's so much. It's
massive.
Yeah.
And then the water park. That was
I almost forgot. Yes, the water park. Yes.
Yeah.
That was so dope.
Yeah.
So, hopefully that was helpful, fam.
Yeah. Now there were some places on there that I thought would be a better hit than they were, like the swim up bar, like what was it, Swim and Tonic. I thought that would be a bigger hit than what it was, but honestly, that build out, it just felt like an afterthought.
What are you talking about?
Just,
I was reading the chat, so I wouldn't. Yeah, so I'm
go back and read the replay. I'm tired of repeating myself.
I'm trying to see where we are here, and I'm trying. Yeah,
I feel like I'm at work right now when you ask me what I already provided. Let me stop
because I didn't want to repeat what you said.
I'm triggered.
Ooh, what's going on, Donise? Donise said, "What airline is better, JetBlue or Delta?"
Delta.
Yes, I'm looking to buy a flight for August, and the prices are great right now. Yeah.
Okay, if the price is great for Delta, do Delta.
Do it, yeah.
But because I know what airport you're leaving out of. If you're going to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or whatever, take that direct to Fort Lauderdale on JetBlue.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah,
because Delta, you will connect.
Yeah, indeed. All right, still see y'all speaking. What's up, fam? Let's see what we got.
Say catch the bright line from Florida to Miami. Yep, definitely cheaper than Uber. The only thing about it is you have to get on the shuttle, get over to the bright line terminal, or is it called a terminal? Yes, I think. Yeah. Whatever, and then get on the train.
Yeah.
And by the time I do all of it, my patience is 0.
Yeah. Still see y'all speaking. So what's up, Q? Michael said, question. I'm going on a Carnival celebration, selling on Mother's Day.
Well, that's awesome.
With wifey and our daughter.
Oh.
We drink very little, prepaid for everything. We thinking we want it. How much money should I bring?
So more than likely you're on a 7-day.
Yeah, 7 days.
And it's three of you all.
Yeah.
I would say budget about $100 a day.
Yeah.
Just to be on the safe side, you're probably gonna bring most of it home.
Yeah.
But if you can budget $100 a day.
Yeah, because when it's always one of them cases like, oh, I see that, I see this, I see that, I want that.
Yeah. And I don't know how old your daughter is, because they usually want that run the bill up.
Oh Lord. So Daryl got another question. Say, are you going to try the Aces class ships from the Ace class ships from Carnival when they come out?
At some point. It's not a quick run to be honest with you. and you, if y'all have like kind of caught it, that's kind of like our vibe. Like we let everybody else test out stuff, and then we get on it a little later.
All right, where we at? I see. What's up, Victor? Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. Said, will you ever add back the old vibe music in the videos? You talking about the ones going all the way back, the like the Lido deck sounding music? Because I actually thought about adding that music back, but I think that's what you're talking about, like the original videos.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about in the original. Let me see. Yes, I miss those. Is Victor the only one that missed the older music in the videos, that like the Lido deck sounding music? Because we recently added that new type of music in there.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
You can tell I'm not a part of the production, right?
Yes, indeed. Let's see. So I'll be looking now and see. Said it would give off a vacation type of sound. Yeah, that's why we had originally did it. I had added it so it would sound like, let's see what Q say. Say I need to hear the old music.
Yeah. And for the newer people, we've been on YouTube for 10 years now. So sometimes I really don't even remember. Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about because it was the famous one I used to always put in there. Yeah,
it'd be so funny because people will watch our old videos and they will comment something in the video, but when they comment, and I like to comment back, like I usually try to at least heart every comment or comment back, and I don't be knowing what the heck they talking about because it's so old to me but new to them.
Right.
So they be like, what were you eating? I have no idea unless I go into the video, and I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it.
All right, so Morgan said my first cruise will be on Utopia next It's Mardi Gras. I'm nervous that I'm not
you
going to be as good.
Yeah, it's not going to be as good. Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Let me see. What's up, Lady D? Say, hey family.
Lady.
Leaving in 30 days on Carnival Sunrise with the husband and kids. Is the pixel package worth the money?
Yes.
The 99 was it? Was it
starting at 99? Well,
yeah, starting at 99.
That was last year.
We don't know. I don't know where that's at now. So with the tariffs added to it, that 99 might be $299 now with the tariffs added to it.
Stop playing.
But yeah, they are worth it.
It's worth it. It keeps you on task, fam.
Right, because you start saying, I want this individual. That's when the costs start racking up.
Yep, it'd be like Michael Jackson. I want that one. I want that one. I want that.
What's up, Jeff? Jeff said, what food do y'all recommend on Royal? Quick type. Do they have anything like big chickens or guys?
No.
They
have Johnny Rockets, which sucks.
Yeah,
and you pay for it. They have a lot of like quick eat places.
Yeah, but depending on what ship
and it depends on the ship.
Yeah, depending on what ship you're on.
So like Icon, they had
like the Pearl Cafe.
The Pearl Cafe. They also had the
place that had the Chinese food and
the gyros.
Yeah, the gyros and stuff. Yeah, I can't remember.
Crepes.
Yeah.
So I mean, you'll be fine.
Yeah, there's a lot of quickies on the Royal Caribbean. Yeah,
and then if you
but it's hard to name off a lot of them. Yeah, because they're different on different ships.
Then if you like Caribbean food, they do have a night where in the buffet, the Windjammer.
Yeah,
they will have Caribbean food.
Yep. Mia said Delta all day, every day.
Delta all day, every day.
I'm gonna say we feel the same way about Delta, but Spirit.
Don't do that. We can't say them two in the same sentence. Now we flying on Spirit now.
Now Spirit don't got the aesthetics and all that stuff like Delta got,
but they ain't flipping you over in the snow either.
But they'll take me to Miami for $100, and Delta will take me for $1,100.
But we talk scared. But we are. What's our status on Delta now? Gold medallion.
Gold medallion.
So
yeah.
You know how much money we done spent on Delta for us to be gold medallion.
Yeah.
But I like JetBlue. Like JetBlue ain't never did me no wrong.
They ain't never did us wrong. Nope.
You get on there, they got your name on it on the screen. Hey Lynette. Hi Stanley.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, hello, you do too.
All right, we got another super chat. What's going on, Josh? Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Say, what up, fam? Took my first cruise on a Mardi Gras last year.
Okay.
Y'all were absolutely right. It's hard for me to look back at an older ship.
Absolutely.
And the decor, especially the shower curtains.
Exactly.
Everybody talk about them shower curtains, man.
Ever since we did Celebration, if you have looked at our channel, we have only went as far down as the horizon. It is very hard to return to the older ships. Now, will I? Absolutely. Because there is one in my backyard in Norfolk, Virginia. And driving to Norfolk or flying to a destination, I'll get on the older ship. But if I have a choice and I have to fly out of here, it's new.
All right.
Someone asked what's our favorite cruise line? Me, Virgin.
Virgin. Yeah, it'd be Virgin for me as well. So Kiki said, put the music back. We love it. Let me see. I
don't even know what it is, but
yeah, I know which one you're talking about. What's up, Felicia? Said, I'm going on the new Norwegian Aqua from July the 26th to August the 1st. You got to come back and let us know how it is, because I've been had my eye on it.
Yep.
All right. So said Jay, what's up, Jay? Said leaving 183 days for Virgin Voyages.
Not you counting.
Your videos got me excited. Yes, indeed.
183.
You're gonna have a good time, man.
It'll have a good time. You know it.
Yeah. All right.
Say I used to love the shorts with the music, the editing thing, what to hitting made you feel like it was right there with you. I have to get back on my shorts game for real. Not trying to be funny. Shorts are harder for me to edit than long form. One, we're long-winded.
Yeah.
And then two, we have so much. Imagine taking an hour video and cutting it down to under a minute. It is hardest. It's harder than most people think.
Mm-hmm. What's up? Oops. Say we jumped.
We did jump.
Let me see. I need to go back and find. There we go. Nope. All right. So
when we play my whole music.
Oh, Kiana said, I used to love. Okay, we just did that one. All right. So what's up? Aaron said, hey, family, I'm so happy I caught y'all's live. I love y'all so much. We love you too.
Right back at you.
I have learned so much from you guys. Just got back from the Royal Caribbean Mariner of the Sea.
Okay.
I enjoyed myself, but it was very interesting.
Look, you said a lot without saying a lot. When you say it's interesting, I understand.
So Jeff said we're doing the Harmony of the Seas.
Okay, cool.
Mia said, hey, Cousins fam, Lynette, where is the Creole roots at?
Louisiana.
Louisiana, baby. Yep.
Louisiana. Yup.
All right, Clanisha said, I'm a JetBlue girly. All right, what's going on? True story. Jay, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Say, hey family, are you going to do the legend in 2026?
No immediate plans. No immediate plans. We don't really even have our personal schedule for 2026 because I was trying to decide what I was going to do group wise, and we always kind of fill in between those. I kind of fired the May trip that Stanley is trying to talk me back into. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to survive it. I don't know if I'm going to survive. So,
yeah, you will. What's up? What's up, Spence? Said, I'm a spirit girly. All right,
listen, see. Spirit pricing, sign me up.
Say, Aaliyah said, if it's less than 3 hours, I'm taking spirit.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I'm not one of those brave people that would do it internationally. I don't know if I would trust it that far. And here's the bad thing about it. Out of all of the ones that got these perks and screens and comfy chairs and skit, them motherfuckers done blew up, turned over in the snow, don't shot fire out the tail hole. Like, Spirit said, bye.
You know, I almost forgot to talk about this since we were talking about Carnival. Did y'all see the new band? And for our people that's in the lifestyle and the swinging lifestyle, we apologize that they done targeted y'all and not letting y'all put the pineapples on the doors. The pineapples on the doors ain't never hurt nobody. The unicorns. None of that ain't never hurt nobody. But what do y'all think about that? Them banning that after we've been asking them to take care of these kids, but you doing everything else
but taking care of these kids.
Them pineapples don't bother nobody.
I ain't never been on a cruise. Well, let me take that back. I agree say, well, Swinger bothered me, but they did.
We don't want to go there. Don't get Cuz in the chat started. Then we get Cuz started.
Cuz.
So yeah, if y'all saw that, what y'all think about that, man?
It's very. Put your energy where it needs to be. Like I said, they can't get these kids under control that's outside of their cabins after their curfew. You can't do nothing about that, but you go around taking people's pineapple magnets off of their doors and putting it in their cabin and said it's not family friendly. Well, these kids running up and down the hallways isn't family friendly either.
So Tola said they don't need no pineapples to find their people. They don't. Said Carly said my husband bought a pineapple shirt.
Yeah.
Hope they that's not banned.
It may not be. Look, they're not gonna ban this shirt, but he may get some extra attention.
So Jay Marcel said I love Carnival, but some of the
policies be crazy.
Yeah.
Like some of the things that they choose, it's almost like at your job. This needs to be dealt with, but you choose to deal with this.
Yeah.
Like make it
the
make
most
sense.
pertinent thing. So Virgo said, also, would Virgin be better cruise than Carnival for my first? Depends.
It depends.
It depends.
Because Virgin is so different.
Right. Depends on like
which it's
like
hard.
it depends on if you want a fun family cruise that's gonna be lit, or do you want an adults only cruise that's gonna be lit?
That's more lifestyle. I mean, not lifestyle, but yacht style.
Yacht style.
Please take that and scratch that. I did not mean lifestyle because we finally have gotten away from that stigma.
Yeah. I said, love it. Lady Love said, I thought you were getting ready to ask about Galveston's port incident.
Oh, we can talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about that too. Yeah, so we let me see, what did y'all say about anything else about the so this EJ said next they're going to ban the pineapples at the buffet.
EJ, go to hell.
Oh, you took me out with that one.
EJ, go to hell.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that's
Lord
messed up.
Have mercy. Lord.
Oh, that's messed up.
That's messed
right. Like, that is crazy. It's almost like, oh, I'm not going to get into politics, but the price of eggs is not going down. But now we want to make English the national language for America.
So Vaughn says SpongeBob ain't never bothered me either.
What?
Pineapples under the sea.
I was like, what? I mean,
Lord have mercy. What's up, Reve? What's up, fam? Said question. I am planning a trip for my sorority. Do you think cruise or resort is the best?
I would say
they would be young as well as more seasoned ladies.
I would say a resort because not everyone likes cruising. And what you don't want to do is get people that are on a cruise and they absolutely hate it and they're kind of trapped, stuck there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I would do a resort, and if they get tired of being on the resort, then they can go do something else, do a yacht trip, a yacht for a day, or, do something like that, catamaran.
So Josh said, take care of the real issues before you start messing with the people.
That part. So let's talk about Galveston real quick.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about this brawl that I heard from a reliable source that it started the day, well, maybe not the day prior, but it started on board in the basketball court area. And there was a fight then with that same crowd. Then when it was time to get off the ship, I don't know if the ship did measures to keep them away from each other. Did they separate? People seem to think that they knew each other and possibly were some type of kin, maybe. I don't know if that's true or not. But then once they were getting ready to debark the ship, in the luggage area, it just was a full-on brawl. It was embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say it's embarrassing is because when one person that looks like me does something, everybody looks at us like we are always the problem.
Right.
And it's always that stigma. And for us to be in the space that we're in, we always get targeted. Whenever something happens, we get targeted for bad behavior of a very few people.
Right.
And it's embarrassing. And it was embarrassing because how safe do you feel when the people with weapons couldn't even control these people?
Right. They were struggling. Boy.
They were struggling. They were struggling.
Because they don't be hiring real security. The only real security I ever seen was on Virgin.
And even theirs now don't look as intimidating as they used to. But they
still look better than the other cruise lines.
The Virgins, man, they look like UFC fighters.
Yeah, he gonna mess you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people say they have never seen them. I said, I don't know how you miss them.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's a shame. I just thank God that we've never witnessed anything like that on a cruise. We have
not. And we
now we heard, brawls happening when we on a cruise, but
never have seen them.
We have never ever ran into any of them. I want to know in the chat, have y'all ever ran into any brawls? Like you on a Carnival ship or any ship, because they be fighting fighting on all of them. Have you ran into one where you had to duck and hide and stuff like that, to get out?
And one thing I want to say is something that rarely happens. And I'm not saying rare because if you see it on TV, it's happening more than it should be happening. But as many times as those ships go out, it's a very minimal number that this kind of stuff happens. Yeah. We just see it more because Carnival sells more.
Right. Let's see. Relaxed Lane said, yes, This was a hot ghetto mess.
It was.
It does negatively impact us.
It does.
It does.
And it makes people not want to sell the brand because now the brand has a image of people with bad behavior going on those ships. But truth be told, they're on all ships. Trust me. Some other cruise lines have better PR teams than Carnival does.
Not Officer Duffy, cuz.
Not Officer Duffy.
Yes, where we go? Mia, yes. Let's talk about the lady that refused to get off the excursion.
So have y'all seen the video where the lady did not have a wristband on and she was heading to the excursion, right?
Yeah, to the excursion.
And she was holding up the tender boat that was taking everybody to, I think it was Blue Lagoon, if I'm not mistaken, in Bahamas. And since she didn't have her wristband on, they was telling her she needed to get off the boat because you can't go where you have not paid or proven to have paid. And she wouldn't move. Her son was mortified. Her mother was begging her to get off of the boat so that they can take care of it. And she sat there. Yeah. And she acted like a big freaking kid with an attitude to the point they had to get a female officer to physically pick this woman up. And this woman did what a 2-year-old does when they don't want to be picked up. She put all of her weight down.
Yeah.
And I said, couldn't have been me. Because I would have slung her in the water. I promise you.
That was so embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
That was embarrassing.
I was embarrassed for her kid. I was embarrassed for her mom. I was embarrassed for her.
Yeah.
Because now this is going to forever be what people think of you.
Yep.
Whenever they see that clip.
Y'all remember the movie Coach Carter? Y'all remember that movie? It was like, it's bad that we knew that you was failing math, but now the world know. So it was bad that the people that was on the boat knew that you weren't right for the excursion, but now the whole world knows you got picked your A up off
physically. Her dress was coming up. I said, so now you're showing your cootie brown to everybody.
Hey, I hope
just because you didn't want to stand up and walk off of that ship, off of that boat. People were getting sick. Because they would not move the boat because she was on it. And then somebody had made a great observation about it. Yeah. Those tender boats go like this all day long. So she's holding it up. I'm sure she made other people miss their excursion because she held that boat up.
All right. I see it's 601 of you guys in the house. And that is a record of amount of people we done had on a live at one time.
Really?
So praise the Lord for all of y'all showing up.
What y'all want from the stove? What y'all want from the stove?
But y'all showed up right on in time because we on here talking about these crazy folk on these cruises. So let me see it back in the chat. Said Tanya said that's why you are so right. Got to know who you are on a cruise with. If they act a fool at home, they're going to act a fool on vacation.
Say it again for the people in the bed.
Right.
You can't travel with everybody.
Cruiser Forever said, yes, the comments on certain sites were pure racial.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sensational say, yep, and it ain't always us. Then folks keep us posting that looks bad.
Yep. So now that we say it's not always us, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. All right. So
said 24 people banned. But here's the thing when it comes to a ban. All you have to do is go to another cruise line. It's not like there is a database, and once you're banned from one, you get banned from all. Nope.
Yeah, you still got access to the others.
Yeah, you literally could get banned from Carnival and then sail MSC. Gets banned for MSC, sail Royal Caribbean. Ask me how I know. This is what I do for a living.
All right. So Cookie said that's why I would never sail with Carnival.
See, that's what I don't like to hear.
Right.
Because it's like we said, it's something so micro.
Right.
That it makes it look major.
Right. And it don't happen all the time.
But it does not happen. Like literally most of our sailing history has been on Carnival and we've never seen a fight. Never.
Right. So I see keeping up Keeping Up with the Kings say,
fam.
What's up, fam?
That was with us in Virgin.
What's up, fam? I've never seen a fight on any cruise lines.
No.
Yep, never seen a fight.
Like we said, we heard one when we was on the horizon, and they said it was for good reason because a man in the club was trying to get a girl to keep dancing with him, and she told him no. And so then she went and got her cousin.
Yeah.
And they was like, leave her alone.
Yeah.
So then, of course, I mean, at that point, they did what they needed to do.
Right. So Q said, I saw a man trying to fight in the club because his escort he brought on a cruise was dancing with everyone. Huh?
How y'all know she was an escort?
Right. Oh yeah. So Mr. Seal said this was wild. The poor kids were so embarrassed.
Yeah, I was embarrassed.
It was. Tola said that lady was a hot mess.
She was.
Yeah. So Daryl said, I've seen 2 fights on 2 different sailings.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right. Katie said, Coach Carter is my favorite. Me too. I watch it every chance I can get. If I can remember.
No fights. Thank goodness.
Morgan said, generational, no embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kiana said, no fights, thank goodness, in any of my travels. Yes, knock on wood.
So let's say only 218 likes. Yes, too many of y'all in. Y'all better go click that like button.
I haven't even said it. So if you enjoy or have been enjoying this live, don't forget to smash that like button. All right. So all right, Coach Farr, Coach Carter.
All right, said not the Cootie Brown. Yeah, I got a Cootie Brown all out, showing everybody with your purse. And look, you've been on a cruise, so I'm quite sure the purse got some lint on it by now.
Wait,
because that wax appointment ain't holding up. Yeah. So that wax appointment don't after that third day that fuzz start coming back in. So
yes,
you don't show everybody the lint in the purse.
Josh said she had on an escort uniform on.
I have so many questions right now.
Oh Lord.
Said there was an incident on Royal too. Oh, we getting to it.
Oh yeah,
because Royal people think they're better than everybody else, and they think that they exempt. No, if you ever really want to hear about some arguments we've heard, I have literally only have heard the craziest arguments on Royal Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen a fight, but when it comes to arguing, every freaking sailing, somebody is arguing their tails off on Royal Caribbean. But so I heard that this couple got into an elevator on Royal Caribbean, and these teens, one had to be over 18 because he's the one that they're showing the picture of because he's legal. And they got in the elevator and started playing around and jumping up and down on the elevator, which is unsafe as a motherfucker because if it comes off track, we all dying. Like we're all hitting the bottom of the ship. So the guy asked her, I think the woman asked the guys to stop. They got smart with her. And of course, the man stepped in and basically was trying to de-escalate that. And they beat that man unconscious.
Wow. Crazy.
What? So this is why we say this is not just behavior that happens on Carnival.
Right. It's ship wide.
It is
cruise line wide.
It's mentality.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And like I said, I just thank God that I have never ran into it.
No.
I pay too much to be ducking fights on cruises.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Fred Models 3? Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Said 44 cruises to date. Haven't seen a fight on any of my cruises.
Thank God.
That's indeed.
It's a micro issue, but it's so major because we see it so often.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And then we also have to take into account that Carnival cruise passengers are on the younger side. So younger people are always like, what? This. We're always got our phone. We're always recording. You go on these older brands, people may not have their phones as quickly to catch it. You can't catch it. You know what I mean? Or they're not quick to embarrass their line and post it.
So let me see. Built by B said, been on several Carnival cruises and never seen a fight nor an argument.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So let's see.
Hey, C, what's going on? So you usually watch in the background, but thank you for stepping up.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate you coming out the shadows, Missy.
And that's one thing that we will say is that we enjoy talking to you all. Like you see us talking and addressing people personally, it's because they're in the chat and we get to know each other and we get to know things about each other.
Yes.
And we have this banter back and forth that I absolutely love. And then it takes on a whole nother level when we see you all on ships. So now I can connect what we've said, what we've talked about to the person behind the screen.
Yep.
In person. So we love it. Like we like to talk to y'all.
Love that banter back.
You're not just a number over here.
Nah. What's up? Jacob said, can you bring walkie-talkies on Carnival? Because sometimes the texting through the app is horrible. True.
Yes. You can. I've never used them, so I can't say if it's a good option or not. Anybody in the chat have used walkie-talkies before?
Right. And he said, thank you for all you do. Keep preaching to the church.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get the world saved one cruise at a time.
Get the world saved and traveling. All right. Let's see. Cruise Life Earth said just spent 4 nights on Carnival Conquest out of Miami.
Oh, party ship.
Said that was definitely post in Facebook about fights and kids out of control, but I didn't see much of anything. Yeah.
And then sometimes it's like, you know where you're going to see the fights at. If you're in that club after midnight and the club is this big, it's just bound to happen.
Right.
Yeah. So when you said Conquest, I was like, the party ship. I can see that.
All right. So Jay say tips for Virgin Voyages bar tab. Just don't buy too much.
Yeah, I mean, because once you bought it, you bought it. But here's the thing: buy what you think you're going to use.
Yep.
And then it's not like if you run out of bar tab, you're out of options. You just have to buy them one by one.
Yep. All right. See.
Said recently there was a fight on the Icon. Yeah, and that's way too much money to be fighting.
Right.
But this is what I have noticed. And this is just because of the profession that I'm in, and I'm able to analyze things from a different lens. A lot of times people get in trouble, like someone said right above, people that have these amazing casino deals bring people with them that should be left at home. And I'm going to leave that at that. Because a lot of times people act up when they don't have a lot of skin in the game. You brought your cousin because you want them to experience something different than what they've always had. And they paid $200, the taxes, to be able to get on the cruise with you because you're a gambler. And now they own the ship running amok, acting a fool because they ain't work hard for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the mentality is so different.
Yep, it definitely is. So mine said it was almost a fight on my first cruise with a wedding party. So, sorry that happened to you on your first cruise, man.
A wedding party.
A wedding party.
I could see that there was a lot to be going on in the background.
Let's see. What's up? Amanda said, question for my cruise card. I didn't want to use my debit card.
Yeah, please don't.
Or the Carnival gift cards. I don't want to stand in the lines to use cash, and I don't have a credit card. Any ideas of how I could fund it?
You're out of options, boo.
Yeah. You can fund the cash at the kiosk, so you don't have to go into guest services.
Yeah, you don't have to go to guest services. You can cash it out in the casino.
Yeah. So you don't have to do so you can use the kiosk.
But either way, you're gonna have to stand in the line.
Because there might be a line at the kiosk too.
Because everybody's gonna be doing the same thing the night before getting off that ship.
Yeah. But definitely don't use that debit card.
No, don't use that debit card.
All right.
Yeah, they assaulted the heck out of that guy. I hope he sue everything that they have and don't have.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right.
Said question. Jacob says question. Hold on. There we go. Because it's running.
Say on Carnival, get the drink package and you get milkshakes. Doesn't that mean that you get only 14 alcoholic drinks a day? Like, does the milkshake count towards the drinks per day? No, it's only alcohol drinks.
Only alcoholic drinks.
Yeah, you can get as many regular milkshakes, sodas, waters, all that stuff.
None of that counts towards 15.
None of that counts towards 15. Yeah. But sometimes people will say that they get that because of that. Like you ain't paying no $1,000 player for no milkshakes.
Now, if you spike the milkshake,
now if they some other type of milkshakes,
right,
then you might pay $1,000 for those type of milkshakes. If you read what I'm saying.
Shut up. Stop playing.
So Aaron said, hubby and I want to cruise with y'all. I swear y'all are my friends in my head.
But you
likewise, y'all have friends in our head too, man.
Look, our real friends don't want to travel with us. Ain't that like as influential as we are with people and getting them to do group trips with us? Y'all would book with us. Do our friends in real life? They don't go nowhere with us. I need to stop saying that because some of them have started jumping in. Like we have,
I'm ready to say,
we have real friends. We have real friends that's gonna be in Jamaica with us in a few weeks. I have a cousin that's gonna be in Jamaica with us in a few weeks. My other cousin, my right hand man, went and got pregnant.
Yeah,
so she not gonna be
know
there.
Who she is.
She in the chat. So we do
messed
have
up
the
church's money.
Yeah. So we do have a couple of people that have jumped over, but the majority of our friends and family, no. No.
Yep. All right. Say cash or credit cards.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's the option. And I try to steer people away from gift cards like Cruise Cash or Borrowed Cash, because once you've bought it, it's bought. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yep. What's up, Ron? All right, so Ron's going to be the last one, and we're going to get up out of here. Let y'all go and enjoy the rest of your night.
Treva said, don't do that. Don't do that. You know we love you.
So thank you, first of all, Ron. Thank you for the $2 super chat. It's greatly appreciated. So it's faster to the fun package worth purchasing.
If it's worth it to you. I have always been honest and said that I feel that it's a money grab. But if the benefits of it is enticing to you and you feel that you need them for your trip, go ahead and do it.
Yep. All right. So I know I said that was going to be the last one, but I see Sensational came through. First of all, fam, thank you for being a member of the channel for 7 months. Greatly appreciate that. Said thanks for your words about caring for my mom. Woo, it's been a lot. Stroke on Sunday. Woo. Oh, man. Thanks. God, she's out of ICU and almost back to herself. She is blessed. Amen.
Very much so.
Amen. Amen. So we'll definitely keep you in prayer.
Treva said, don't do her like that. Blame Jet Wayne.
Blame Jet Wayne.
He said he wanted to get it from the side that night.
That's them daggone them virgin troops. Them virgin trips get you pregnant, man.
Hey, I dropped my transmission so we could just have fun.
Yes,
we ain't got to worry about the backfire.
So if y'all get on virgin and you come back pregnant, don't say we didn't warn you.
Ooh.
And on that note, straight from the VA.
Somebody said we needed to run Jamaica back next year.
Need to run Jamaica back next year?
Listen.
All right, look.
Hold on. Because Stanley, this is an argument in my house. Y'all don't know. And some of it, I'm like, it's growing pains. This Jamaica trip right here is going to take your girl out. You hear me?
They don't care nothing about that.
They really don't. And that's what pissed me off. They don't even care.
They don't care nothing about it.
But
all right, so
I think that we will run it back. We were supposed to do one in 2026. I don't know. I'm trying to recover and I'm trying to regroup because there are so many things that I would do differently the next time. And I'm trying to figure out if I have time to do that, to do it in 2026.
Yeah, we'll be talking.
Yeah. I know that Jamaica is going to be a stone cold groove.
Oh yeah, always a groove.
The logistics of it is just so different for me on the administrative end because a lot of things are out of my control that I'm usually well versed in being able to control it a little bit better. So that's a lot. It's a lot on the planet.
You got Harry say he want to run back. What's up, Davita? Thank you so much for the $4.99.
Said we care, but we want Aruba next.
We want Aruba.
I don't even know if we told y'all that was what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all did the thing. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I have the bandwidth, and that's me being 100% honest. And I think me getting through Jamaica will probably make a difference. Just because there's just so much.
That's right, Kiana. You saying exactly how I told Lynette. Jamaica was a learning experience. You live and you learn and what not to do the next time. So Jamaica, Jamaica, and we're gonna leave on this
and it's
note.
Not bad.
We're gonna leave on this note after this. Is Jamaica is our first resort group trip. Everything else been.
So I said it's been a lot of growing pains.
And so I told the Queen, I said, this is your first Jamaica group, so we gotta learn.
You said the Jamaica controversy.
you
gotta
learn.
Bad.
No, it's not bad.
It's just a lot, and it's a lot of growing pains.
A lot of the growing pains been on the backside.
Right.
Yeah.
It's on the backside.
Yeah.
Like so most of y'all don't have no clue.
Right. Yeah. Some of the stuff y'all have no clue that we've been going through or have to deal with to make stuff happen. But some stuff we didn't know was coming will happen because we never did a group to a resort.
Yeah.
But I see, let me see. Thank you so much, Big Bull Mew, for sending a gifted membership. I couldn't even bleep. I'm saying gifted membership. Couldn't even come out. And I see Yolanda.
And Yolanda grabbed it.
Yolanda done grabbed it.
Kobe.
What's up, Kobe? Thank you for the $19.99 super chat. I greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, but Jamaica's gonna be a groove, and I'm so appreciative of the 148 people that will be meeting us in Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
For our very first land-based group trip. It's such an honor. Like we literally sitting here sometimes in tears and be like, wow, we just literally just put out the call of action.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we're pretty normal, boring people. Y'all think we're fun. And for y'all to want to travel with us it's a freaking honor. So don't think that this was a complaining session. It's just a growing pain thing.
Gonna be real.
And I'm always 100% honest that there is some growing pains and some things that I have to course correct before I step into it again. And it may have to take a year off to do it.
See, we're supposed to be going, now I gotta preach. So anytime,
because I am a perfectionist.
And I always tell the Queen is this, and this is for all of us up in here. Life principle. If you are setting out to do something and it don't be hard, it's not worth pursuing. Say it again.
I don't want to hear that.
If it's not hard, it's not worth pursuing, because it's the hard stuff that transform us into a person we ain't never been before. That's the hard part, because you face some stuff that you don't know. You never done it before. So if it ain't hard, that means that you already know how to do it. You already the person that know how to do it. But if it's hard, that means you being transformed, baby. You being transformed. So take that with y'all on tomorrow.
Look, I'm going back to the
hard. If it's hard in your life right now, it's because God is trying to transform you. And every time I try to get out here, y'all drop some more seeds. Thank you, Ian, for the $19.99 super chat. Since the donations are popping off now, here's mine. Thank you for sowing your seed.
Hey, Sherry, what's up?
Yes, it's always, y'all. It's always about transformation. God wants to transform us into who we've never been before. We say high five, y'all. Neighbors saying transform. Hey, Chris Brown tried to tell y'all, I'll transform you straight from the VA.
Style
the dirty South.
You cannot close this out like that.
Why can't close it like that?
What is happening? Oh my God. What did Toilet say? Go back up.
Oh Lord.
She said, go make sure we got a good vlog where she take Q down with these shots. Listen.
I already know you taking Q down.
Listen, please allow him to do his job first. Let him get his camera footage and all of that. And then you can do whatever you want. You can get it because then I'm gonna take over and I'm gonna have pictures of Q laid out. Laid out. You hear me? Listen, it might even happen to me.
Told about ready to transform Q.
Look, it might even happen to me this time too. Huh? It might happen to me, baby.
Come on. by B said you gotta be stressed in order to be blessed.
Listen, and when I tell you Ocean Eden Bay don't stress me out,
I'm telling you, it
stressed me out.
All right, so I see Kobe. Thank you for the 1999 super chat. Said, "Oh my God, I forgot to write my message."
and then you gave again to write your message.
Extra $20 for the best. Just want to say thank you again forever and ever for changing my life. Transformation.
I love Kobe.
You both helped me so much on my first cruise. My 6th one is coming up. So much love, and there's the social proof right there. That's the transformation. You being transformed, and make sure that you help transform somebody else. Straight from the VA.
Somebody said take the donation back to the
we trying to get out of it.
You sound like a Southern preacher for real. I'm gonna close.
I'm gonna close.
And down in the valley where the girls get naked.
But the
if
money,
you don't, you go shake it. Check.
Say, don't ask why the pastor gotta have a nice house here. Don't ask why the pastor have a nice car.
Don't ask.
No questions. Just get money.
And on that note, we go for real this time.
Right. So I think somebody else came in. We can't.
What is wrong with you all?
Thank you, Julius, for the 1999 super chat.
So I see what y'all do.
Oh yeah. He's throwing out a C, so we can't go.
Y'all treating us like strippers. So every time we try to go, y'all throw money at us.
See it make it rain.
All right, I get how it is. Somebody sure
lock the door. All right, Bobby Sapp. Hey, lock the doors. Y'all ain't leaving until we get 40 G's tonight. You ain't leaving. Lock the doors.
Lock the doors. You probably can't even click off this video now because we don't lock the doors.
Lock the doors.
Deacon Preston don't lock the doors and clean the carpet for us.
I'm right here sweating. I need a rag. Oh, here we go. Right here. God dog. Look. What is y'all doing to us tonight?
Yeah, because they ignorant like we are ignorant. Ooh, I needed this laugh.
Yeah, man.
Listen, just get a buddy. Don't ask.
Don't ask no questions.
I said, don't ask
no questions.
Just give the money.
Oh, Lord. Lord, yeah, I got the preaching rag. Yeah. You know, because God wants you to give generously. Hey, anybody here know Kearney Thomas?
And the one that be, if you've ever gone to sleep in the middle of the night and left your TV on BET and you have waken up to somebody say, and God wants you to bless. Oh, I'm almost shut up. And God.
Thank you, Q, for the $20 super chat. Said half of 40. Enjoyed the live. So let me see.
Listen, we can't wait to get up with
Queen
y'all.
Said Stanley needs his Bible study channel. Bible study channel?
Bible study or Bible study? Bible study. Because you don't want this one to have Bible study with you because we do real life teaching.
Ooh. Yeah, since it had to get the hang of it. Yeah, y'all got me up on these hot lights. Lord have mercy.
Harris said, take me to Jamaica, Aruba, and Virgin next year, and I'll hide
in the luggage bag.
Listen, I want to pull off Aruba in May. I don't know if I can.
Look at they're gonna toil up. Lord, thank you for the $20 super chat. Says shake it fast. Watch yourself. Show me what you're working with. Show me what you're working with.
I got $20 on it.
Say Jay Marcel said I will watch the Bible study. Hey, we had church on here, man.
Down in the valley where the girls get naked.
Sherry said Aruba. Let's go. All right, we're gonna try to close this church service one more time.
Look, y'all got me over here breathing hard.
Yeah,
I love Aruba too. That's why I said I need to go back to Aruba, and I just want to be there for some days. Like, because being there on a cruise ship just for those few hours was not enough. Like that's a vibe right there. That is such a vibe.
Yep. That's right, Quentin. Let the church say amen. And we're gonna see y'all.
Why are you red?
on the next live, straight from the VA.
The dirty stuff. Don't y'all throw no money because we're gone.
Two up,
two
down.